What's going on? It's My Life in Shot. I'm your host, Donald Washington. I'm going to bring you guys 3 stories today. One of them is out of Maywood. 22-year-old Denilah Rainey. She was shot in her driveway. I'm going to bring you guys that story. Of course, I'm going to bring you guys out there. She was a basketball star. Moved to Maywood to open up a successful daycare with her sister. I'm also bring you guys story out of Tampa Bay, Florida. This young man told his ops on Instagram, hey, pull up. I'll be in the crib in 5 minutes. If y'all want smoke, pull up in 5 minutes. Guess what? In 5 minutes, they was in his parking lot and shot and killed this young man. I'm going to bring you guys that. I'm going to bring you guys his Instagram. I'm also bring you guys out to where it happened. But I want to talk about this story out of D.C. This daycare owner shot her own husband twice because of allegations of him touching the kids at her daycare. Now, he has not been charged, and the allegations and the investigation is pending. But my thing, and everybody's hailing her as a hero, and they got to GoFundMe for her because she shot him. Boom! And she should have if it's true. If it's true. But however, one of the things I want to talk about is everybody. When I did the story about the Richton Park daycare yesterday, everybody was like, no, I ain't putting my kids in daycare. No, I'm not putting. And I said the same thing. I ain't want to put my daughter in daycare. I was like, no, it's too much neglect out there. It's too many crazies out there. One of the things I want to talk about is how did he get access? Because if she shot him, she obviously felt. So it had to be something she feels are possibly true. Right? So if that's the case, how did he have access? Now, I know I get back to the story. I'm going to come back to it. Let's get to this story. A 22-year-old out of Maywood. It is entirely way too many guns on these streets. They're going to say, and this is a heartbreaking story, man, because they're going to say her plans were cut short Sunday afternoon when she turned to her home in Maywood. They're going to say a gunman just opened fire on her as a car parked in her driveway. She's saying she was struck 3 times in the back. She scrambled out of the car and collapsed in a parkway. They're going to say her mother pulled up behind her as the shooter opened fire. My mother's going to say, I saw her trying to climb out of the window. She was trying to get to me as I was trying to get to her. She said Monday, and dozens of friends that gathered in the lawn. Just heartbreaking. They're going to say Maywood police were dispatched at approximately 2 p.m. When they got a call with shot fired, they found the young lady, a young female, lying face down in the grass, immediately performed life-saving measures, probably CPR. They're going to say nobody's in custody. The mother is saying, hey, turn yourself in. I forgive you. God is going to handle you. Denilah Rainey she recently was a basketball star. Her and her sister led the team to state championship, something like that. Everybody is just heartbroken. Who could have done this? That's them. We bring you guys out there. This is where it happened at here. This is the block. This is the block right here. 700 block. South 6th Avenue in Maywood, Illinois. This happened July 24th. Today's the 27th. So just 3 days ago. Just 3 days ago. So, I'm also bringing you guys young men, young rappers. Man, it's too dangerous out there. To be beefing, man. We gotta find something else to rap about, man. It's way too many guns out there. And I know y'all see a lot of these rappers, man, back in the day. Once upon a time, they moved out the hood, man. They moved out the hood. Then they started rapping some of that stuff. Nowadays, man, y'all stay in the hood still, where you originally came from, grew up at, Everybody know where you stuck. So, story's going to read, Florida rapper Rolly Bands was gunned down outside his Tampa Bay apartment complex 5 minutes after he dared his ops to confront him at his house on an Instagram post. Coincidentally, he said 5 minutes. A lot of these ninjas know where I live at. Rapper wrote on Instagram, I sleep in peace. If a ninja won't smoke, I'll be at the crib in 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes after his post, literally at 3:30 p.m., the rapper was shot twice in his parking lot, apartment complex. He was rushed to an area hospital where he could not be saved. The suspects, who police knew and targeted Bands, fled in the vehicle. At the time, the shooting does not appear random, as suspects and victims are possibly known each other. Yeah, they know each other. Check your friends first. Somebody's coordinating with them. Yeah, he's live right over there. Telling you, a lot of these youngsters, man, y'all think y'all got friends. Y'all don't have no friends, man. My father told me, man, you got one or two. If that. This is Instagram post. And just like every young rapper, guns, drugs. Now, let me stop. I don't see any drugs. Drugs or guns, money. But rapping is mostly talking about guns and drugs. He had money out there. Just money in his hand. That's cool. All right, cool. You getting money. Stay getting money, youngsters. Stay getting money. What are y'all beefing about? And that appears to be what he says he lives for. So this is where it happened here. This is the IQ Apartments, where it happened at. IQ Luxury Apartments. This is where it happened at here. They go to IQ Luxury Apartments. So my thing is this, yo, it looked like One Way Out. Did this apartment complex have cameras, is what I want to know. Did they have cameras? They could have possibly saw whoever drove in there and did that. Did they drive in there? Did they walk in there? Because I'm going to check out the other side of these apartments. Look at this. So it's gated. It's gated. Beautiful area. Look at them palm trees, man. And look at how blue the sky is. It's just, Florida, man, it's just so beautiful. It's just, the sky is just blue. And make no mistake, man, this is just a beautiful area, but it's hot right now. Hot in temperature rise, I don't mean. So this happened July 22nd. All right, let's get to this. My thing is this, man. You know, if you're a daycare worker, man, them kids should not leave your site. I don't know what happened in this, but if it's claims of abuse and that she possibly believes it to be true, because she ended up shooting him. So my thing is this. And that's why I'm like, oh, daycares, no. Especially home daycares, no. Because who else is in that house? Now, they do a background check on everybody in that house, and they're saying, story's going to read that he's a former. All right, so look, they're going to say, Baltimore County, Maryland, mother who was arrested for shooting her husband at D.C. hotel. She alleges he was molesting them children at the daycare. Appeared in court. D.C. Shantiri Weems, 50 years old, of Randalltown, Maryland, was charged with assault with intent to kill. He was a former police officer who left the force in 2008. A GoFundMe has been started. All right, the shooting was reported by 8:40 Thursday at a hotel district where Weems allegedly shot her husband and threatened to shoot herself. If you come in, I'm going to shoot myself, Weems said. Weems' husband told the police he was shot in the head and a leg. He said to be recovering from his injuries. According to the charges, documents filed in Superior Court, Weems told the police the shooting happened during the argument. She alleged she shot him after he advanced towards her. So she claimed self-defense. She is the property owner of the little kids Castle Daycare Center. According to the document, she told investigators she was told by numerous children that her husband has been molesting them. The state documents are claiming. That's what the documents are claiming. Hey, man, you know, man, if I feel if a couple can get around daycare, somebody stay at the crib, somebody else, like the man, take the second job, somebody stay at home. It's too dangerous out there, man. It really is. Man, it's some real strange people out there, and the neglect. You know, my thing is this: it need to be cameras. If you ain't got nothing to hide, then you shouldn't care about cameras. Cameras should be everywhere. In fact, you should want cameras. If I'm a daycare owner, I want cameras. Because you can say, hey, this happened. I say, no, it didn't. Look at that camera right there. There I go. Hey, here I go. Not me. You shouldn't even want to be left alone with them children. Because you don't want them allegations to even come to you. You should be like, hey, I want cameras in here. Because ain't nobody about to point no finger at me, and absolutely not. I'm not going to be left alone with them children. They should be in a neutral spot, common area, in the living room somewhere, in the kitchen, in a playroom. That's it. That's it. And where there should be visible cameras where the family can easily be like, boop, boop, let me check on my child. Oh, there's my child. Oh, no neglect, no abuse. Oh, I'm comfortable. That's the only way I'll be comfortable putting a child in the daycare. And I think schools should have them too. Because nothing to hide, what do you care? Anyway, and you're getting paid. Anyway, shout out to everybody sending me stories. Go to my new website. It's mylifeintheshy.com. You're going to see everything there. Peace, peace.